In the previous session, our party met up with a group of Imperium senators who hoped that the unique abilities of the sorcerers would make them useful in the plan to assassinate Senator Albatius Damasus, as they fear he would claim the title of king over the Imperium. The sorcerers found themselves momentarily distracted by a suspicious eagle flying overhead, holding 2 rats, before they were led by a ghostly visage to a cart full of bodies from the Coliseum, and an ambush by a hungry group of shadows. Hello, everybody, and welcome to Sorcerous Origins, the Fiddler on Your Roof's favorite actual play Dungeons & Dragons series. I am your Coliseum Master, Will Peña. I'm here with my players. First one is Sydney Steinberg.
Aemil, Celeris.
Clayton Currie.
Gaius Maximus.
Maya Torre.
Valerius.
Sarah Sherwood.
Clio, Meliora.
And Riley Civerolo Douglas.
Marcus Prosperous.
I wasn't expecting to be first. That surprised me.
Yeah.
All right.
Getting out of order.
We left off with Avalon discovering a note with that the cart full of dead bodies that had shadow demon things attached to them were heading straight over to her house.
Just your average day in the Valerius household.
Yeah, truly is. Because it's only been 3 days, this is about the average.
No!
Oh no.
Yeah, what would you guys like to
Shoot the eagle. I would like to shoot.
I take out my gun.
I take out my crossbow.
You get the eagle, I'll get the
Legally,
rat.
I'm allowed to have because of the sorcerer's 5e equipment, but I don't actually have because I'm a sculptor. But if you would like to gift me with a crossbow.
I'm gonna roll some dice and see if the eagles are actually around, or just the one eagle with the 2 rats.
Eagles.
Aren't we going back to the senators?
I'm dead in an alleyway, so I don't know what you guys
Emil's
are doing.
gonna go check on Clio.
I'm gonna drop my invisibility and I'm gonna cast Lesser Restoration on myself for funsies.
Okay.
Had you made it all the
Have
way
the
to the
strength to walk.
senators, or are you still like mid-run? Because you were going back to them.
Yeah, I was zooming through the alleyway. I think I stopped like in the alleyway.
Okay.
And collapsed and am now leaning against the wall bleeding. Just to see if this works, I would like to cast Lesser Restoration on myself. See if I can get my strength up from the 2 that it currently is. I would love to have the strength to walk. That would be cool.
Gaius can just carry you. It's fine.
You lay your hands on like all the various nearly invisible wounds that these shadows have put onto you. It does not seem to raise your strength, but it does increase like your inner core. Like you feel more energized and more closer to this plane of existence.
Sick. I love Fantasy Gatorade.
I think who was it? Marcus cast a spell that let him know that these things were from a completely different reality than you guys.
Yes, I did. I spiked mine.
Yeah.
What about it?
I don't know if Marcus has shared this information, but
Drop my pencil.
it's just
I can't find it.
cool.
Okay.
What'd you guys like to do?
Now I'd like to do a Cure Wounds if I'm.
Okay.
I don't want to walk into this meeting and be in.
Absolutely fair. Please
Cure
don't
wounds?
die.
Totally, absolutely do.
But you're curing your wounds. Is Avalon the only one who's seen the note?
As far as I understand, yes.
Okay, because I imagine that Marcus and Avalon are still back by the cart.
Gaius saw the note, but didn't see what was on the other side.
Cool.
Head count, sound off.
1.
Hi. 2.
The old one high system.
The 1 high 2. There are only 2 of us? 3 of us?
Present.
4?
Where's
Here.
Clio?
I'm in the fucking alleyway. I'm not invisible anymore, but I'm sitting here. I'm.
I think Avalon's just staring at the note.
I'm gonna look at this note. I'm gonna look over your little shoulder. I don't know if you stop me.
Can I help you?
You seem a bit shocked.
Well, we did just fight some weird shadow creatures. I suppose we ought to be.
Are you hiding the
I'm gonna
notebook?
hide. I'm gonna crumble it up.
Can I dexterity check? What would be? Is that a perception check? Would that be a perception?
Dexterity perception check.
What the hell?
Disgusting. I should never have said anything. Oh, just kidding. My dexterity is better than my wisdom. Okay, I didn't roll it in the box.
Marcus is
Okay,
doing
yeah.
eyeball gymnastics.
Make a strength history check.
I
Yeah.
rolled the same thing in the box as I did out of the box, both
Hey.
times being a 4.
Nice. The universe said you're not allowed to see that note.
I got an 8.
You got an 8. Yeah, you don't catch many details. You see its directions somewhere. You don't know where.
So where
You
would
don't
it
even know
take
where I
me?
live.
Fucking Lizard King.
Yeah, you don't even know my real
Lizard
name.
King. I am the Lizard King.
Yes!
Oh my god.
I just look over and I'm like, where were they taking them? I assume they weren't just being abandoned in an alleyway.
No, they were not being abandoned in an alleyway.
All right.
The horses start to get skittish. They start like scraping against the pavement.
Can we cut them free? I think that'd be pretty exciting.
Does Avalon do that?
I don't have a knife. I'm gonna take the knife from Marcus's side.
No, you're not gonna take my knife, you absolute.
I'm kidding.
Can we? I'm gonna go get Clio so we can talk as a
Yeah.
group.
Oh yeah, I'm gonna untie the horses.
As soon as the rope gets loose from the horses, they scatter off into the street. Both of them, like, they continue down together and they switch off into different directions, leaving you with these 6 dead bodies in the back of a cart.
Right. No, they were not going to a random alleyway. They were going to my estate.
Your house where you live?
Yes. The place where I
know
live.
you were into that sort of thing, Miss Valerius. Sorry.
You're not as funny as you think you are,
I thought it
Mr.
was funny. I thought it
Prosperous.
was a little bit funny. I'm trying to. Sorry, we all just got abandoned. One of our colleagues is
Oh yes.
probably dead. We should check on that.
Yes. That was
Dead inside.
I'm gonna help Clio up and help her over and all the things. I don't know how to help you. I'm so sorry.
Honestly, this it makes sense. This is sort of how it's been going. This makes sense to me. Yeah, I don't know what's going on because this is what's weird to me. It was your shadow stuff. Marcus knew the ghost lady. Why was there a ghost lady? I'm confused. Do we know whose problem this was?
At this point, I like to imagine that we've kind of joined you in the alleyway.
Yeah.
I think everything is all of our problems at this point.
Well, it's all our problem, but like, who started it? I don't know. I don't know.
I mean, I don't think they came from me in the way that the things in the menagerie came from Marcus's notebook. I think it was more like the Coliseum where they were just kind of there and they looked like something.
As Aemil mentions the Coliseum, Avalon, you realize that with the directions, if you like kind of reverse them from your house, they start at the Coliseum.
Great.
Ooh, so where do we want to go?
Is this like a threat for you?
I was gonna say, is this like, was someone sending these things to
I
your
didn't
parents?
realize this was now revealed to everyone.
Oh, yeah.
I don't think Aemil knew. I think it was.
Oh,
just-
never mind.
Yeah.
I saw the note. I don't know what's on it. Backtrack.
You were there, so you probably heard me.
Sure.
You can say whatever. No, I don't believe so. I will just, as soon as we've got everything handled, I do believe. I should be making I should like to go to my house as soon as possible. I believe there's a conversation to be had.
Should we check in with our second blackmailers? Are they blackmailing us, or are they just
blackmailed? But
They're just ordering us.
I
I
guess
think we
we
should let
could.
people know that there are 6 dead bodies in a cart.
Yes, all
I
right.
also
let's
need to
go.
have a couple conversations, so I'm going back. But this is fucking embarrassing. I look absolutely busted. This is not working for me. I don't know what to do.
We've just been in a battle. I think it's fine.
But that's so. Do you understand why that's like so embarrassing? Because we just went and told them like, yeah, we could fully kill a dude. It's no problem. And then we got fucked up by a bunch of weird ghosts.
I do believe we won that fight.
Still
so
alive, yeah.
it's-
Okay, I'll speak for myself. I got fucked up by a bunch of weird ghosts, so that's fine. I get. Oh, it's just so embarrassing. It's fine. It's
It'll be
fine.
fine. Do some magic to make yourself look better.
I tried. It didn't work.
Like superficial magic. Something superficial. Prestidigitation.
I don't have prestidigitation.
Now Cleo's sparkling.
I do have prestidigitation,
I don't-
and for the past 2 minutes, I've been thinking about whether it's in character or not for Marcus to offer it.
Here's the thing. I don't have prestidigitation, but I also don't have. I don't not have prestidigitation because I don't have a 5th cantrip. I'm thinking about. Let me think about
Yeah,
it.
I also don't not have it because I still have room for one more. So I could be nice and also do it for you.
I was gonna do mending, but I haven't written it down yet.
Miss Meliora, do you want us all to accompany you? Should we stick together, do a little...
I would love for us to stick together. Avalon, if you need to handle things with your family, I think that's a precedent for you. I would hate for you to go into that without backup, but
I've known my parents for all my life. I think I can handle them. But let's go in and talk to these senators first.
Okay.
I'll offer Clio a hand to help
Yeah,
her.
Cleo's leaning
Wow, what a gentleman.
Yeah.
He doesn't look at you. Marcus does not look at you. He just offers a hand. He offers an elbow.
The 5 of you make your way through these almost labyrinthine alleyways. The city planning in this part of in the Imperius is not that good. You make your ways back to Icarus Plaza. Most of the senators have left at this point, save for the ones that you guys know, the ones that you guys met at the party.
Nice.
And Minister is also still there. He, as soon as you walk in, all beat up like this, his eyes fill with fear, and he rushes over.
Poor baby.
It's fine. It's
What
fine.
happened? You were gone for just a few minutes.
Sometimes when you have magic stuff going on, shit attacks you out of nowhere. It's been happening all week. I'm fine. It's good. The rest got behind me. It's fine. It's fine. It's okay. I'm okay. I'm fine.
There are 6 bodies in the alleyway.
There
I
are
was
6
about to ask if we
Yes,
should
dead
mention.
bodies.
We didn't kill
We
them,
didn't
though.
make
We
them.
did not do that.
We found them.
I can't trust
Shadows
that.
came out of them. They don't have shadows anymore. It's horrible.
It just happens to us sometimes. It just
Is this to Dominicus and Lucia?
Whoever is
I
listening,
think
my God.
I was saying it to Aster because Aster is the one who came up, but if they want to eavesdrop, they can.
that's their problem. That's their business.
They do hear that, and turn to each other. Lucia says, "Dominicus, I think you might want to take a look at that." Dominicus stands up warily. You said something about their shadows?
Not
They
anymore.
detached from the bodies and attacked us, and we killed them, and I'm assuming sent them somewhere, but now the bodies don't have their shadows anymore.
Aemil, I have a limited understanding of what it is the 5 of you do, but isn't the source of your power somewhat related to shadows? He wouldn't say source of your power. He says, aren't the things you do related to shadows?
Yes, and I wish I understood any more than you do, because I I don't know.
Very well. I will look into it. And he exits down the alleyway.
The horses are also gone. Also not us. Not our fault.
Okay. As you guys are talking, you notice that an eagle with 2 rats.
What is the deal with this eagle?
Does it get close enough to punch?
I'm gonna
Punch?
detect
No.
magic again. What is with this eagle?
What are you
Aemil,
guys looking at?
roll a perception check.
Oh yeah. Are we all rolling? Or do we
Real
all just
bad.
Just Aemil. It only really matters for Aemil.
Oh, this is pretty good. Perception. I add nothing. 15. And
15.
if it, let me look up what the actual
scared.
stuff that detect magic does.
Aemil, you look at the eagle and the 2 rats. Both of them are lightly glowing with transmutation magic.
Should I mind spike the eagle? Should I mind spike the eagle? Should I
You're
mind
gonna
spike-
kill this eagle?
Do it. Kill the eagle.
Low key.
Fuck it up.
Aemil, you also notice with a 15 perception check that Aster's his fingertips, his eyes, his ears are glowing with divination magic.
Oh my god.
Will
I'm
give
gonna
me a fucking break for once.
stop making Cleo's boyfriend
Remember,
sorcerers.
do you guys remember last episode where Will went, "Oh, did I turn too many boyfriends against you, Clio?" It's starting to feel like maybe you have. Maybe you have. It's starting to feel that way.
I'm gonna. Am I gonna message Aster or Clio? I'm gonna message Clio because Clio's my friend and I don't know this guy. I'm just gonna message Clio. Is Aster magic? Because Aster looks magic.
I don't know.
Also, the I'm gonna say out loud to everybody: the eagle and the rats are. There's something weird. There's not.
Should I shoot the eagle?
Should we
the
shoot the
eagle.
eagle?
Shoot the eagle.
Do it.
Have they been there this whole time?
Yes.
Yes, they have.
Yes, they have. It's weird
so
for an
weird that
eagle
I'm-
to double fist rats.
You're right.
Just noticing it now. It's almost like I just didn't look up earlier.
Is the eagle also transmuting or just the rat?
Both the eagle and the rats are
Okay.
transmutation.
That also would
So
have been
they're-
funny if it was
they're
just
more
the
like-
eagle,
They're
but-
more like they have been transmuted, and then Aster has magic shooting out of various orifices.
They are like the eagles are completely covered in transmutation magic. The eagle,
Okay.
sorry, I keep saying eagles. The eagle and the rats are completely
far-
transmutation master. Aster on his fingertips, his eyes, his ears. When he came over and talked, his tongue.
Oh, I don't like that.
Is that all of them? The senses. Those are all lightly glowing with divination magic.
Oh,
His nose, I guess, would also have a little bit of.
little nostrils.
Like the
How
TikTok-
far away is this eagle from us?
It's probably around 60 feet. It's not too far.
Interesting. You would not say 30 feet.
Let me look up something real fast.
How far away are they?
Look up eagle 5e.
I am thinking about suggesting the eagle before mind spiking the eagle, but
Yeah, let's say
suggesting-
the eagle's within 30 feet.
Really?
Yeah.
Does it dive down? Does it do a little swoop?
I think it's making like these spirals, and as it goes down, it comes close to the middle, and it will swoop back up as it catches
Mhm.
an airlift off the side of the wall.
I'm gonna look up as Aemil says that it's magic. I like look at them and then look up and go, "Get down here!" And I would like to cast suggestion on the eagle, please.
Okay, I need to look up some freaking stats.
Hey, how much do spells cost?
Level
Suggestion?
1 is 2, level 2 is 3.
Wonderful. I still can cast Mind Spike after this,
Nice.
should we need it.
I mean, worst case scenario is I grab it,
Fucking
hold it like a chicken.
I saw a kid do that to a seagull at Mount.
This is a wisdom save.
Oh, I've done that to seagulls.
Yeah, it's gonna be a wisdom. What?
What?
It's gonna be a wisdom save.
That's a 15 against your spell save.
It better not be.
It's a 15.
That sucks. It passes.
What'd you roll an 18? What do eagles have?
Eagles are
'Cause
probably
they
wise,
maintain
right?
their mental stats
Yeah.
oftentimes.
As soon as you say that, the eagle, like it's doing its little circle, it.
I'm gonna
soar-
mage hand.
Hmm?
I'm gonna cast mage hand.
Okay.
Oh, you weren't kidding.
Can you?
The mage hand.
Was it okay? 30 feet. That's you can do that, and then
My mage hand, my telekinetic feature boosts the range to 60 feet.
hell yeah.
But I can shove a creature within 30 feet. So if it's within 30 feet, I'll try and shove it down. But if not, I'll just try and grab it.
Okay, yeah. Make an attack roll. Wait, no. To shove it, I need to make a
Strength save.
How strong is this eagle?
Eagle's weak as
Will?
hell. I hope this eagle's weak as hell.
That's a
What
10.
is happening?
10. That's a fail.
So the eagle is shoved 5 feet down. That's not gonna be enough to stop the eagle. I'm going to. This isn't really the rules. I'm gonna make a roll to see if it keeps a hand on both of these.
Drop
the
the
rats.
rat!
Give
Drop
us the rats.
the rat!
Rat.
What is
It's a natural one.
Yes! Does it drop both rats?
So it'll drop both rats. The eagle, you see, Gaius reach the hand up. The eagle drops down. It temporarily loses its balance. It has to recatch with its wings. In that process, it lets both lose its talons. Lets lose both of its talons. These rats are dropping from more than 20 feet, so they're gonna take.
Oh no!
I'll try and catch one of them.
Are they?
If it's
How many hit points does
polymorph,
the rat
then
have?
it's just
I'll try and mage hand
catch
run
one of
out
them
and
if I
come
can.
back.
Whole
It's fine.
What if these are allies?
So I don't think there's any rules for. Well, they'll take 2d6 damage.
I will.
Can you do it
I
as a
think
reaction?
realizing that this is important, I would like to create a puff of wind. I would like to prestidigitate a puff of wind. Is Gaius going for one of the rats? Are you grabbing one of the rats?
If Coliseum Master will let me.
Okay,
Try and mage hand catch a rat.
You mage hand one of the rats. I will puff of smoke right before.
We're
it
just gonna
falls.
have 2 rats.
Yeah, we
Yeah.
deserve it. We've
You
earned
should have
it.
just let them
No,
fall.
I'm with you. This is
Gaius, make a dex save. Marcus,
Kill
make a
the-
spell attack.
Save?
Yes. I guess.
Okay.
Or no.
Related by
What's your
this.
spell casting? It's Constitution because it's your mage hand, so it'll be a Constitution save. We're not playing by the book right now. We're doing some.
Playing fast and loose, baby.
Yeah.
I cannot
Uh,
just create a little puff of wind beneath the rat.
I gotta see how much HP these rats have.
Probably not a lot. A cat has like 2. I feel
Come
like.
on, big money, you know.
Oh, I
what
didn't
please.
adjust my proficiency modifier.
Do we have?
Did our proficiency modifier change?
It's +2. I had it as +1.
Oh.
because
Oh,
I
yeah.
didn't boost it when I boosted my con.
Okay, Marcus, what'd you get?
That's a 24. Do I puff this rat?
You puff this rat, and it does not take the falling damage.
Okay,
If we
Fool.
want to.
I want to.
That's horrible.
I
Emil wouldn't do
wanted.
that.
Oh,
Gaius,
I'm not
what'd you
gonna
get?
22.
22. You are able to mage hand this rat and catch it before it hits the ground.
Come here.
You have the rat in your mage hand.
What about the
How
eagle?
close is the other rat to me?
The eagle is currently flying away past the side of the wall.
Bye.
How close is the rat to you?
Yeah,
I'm gonna roll a d20, and that's how many feet it'll be away from you. 17 feet away from you.
I'm not fucking. Somebody else can. I'll start to go get it. I'm not gonna run. for a rat.
I'll mage hand
Thank God, I'm not touching it.
this other.
Yeah, I'm not touching a rat. Are you kidding me?
Yeah, Aemil, you can grab. Aemil
What are we
reaches
doing?
out with this shadowy hand, comes up from the ground and wraps around the rat.
Spooky.
Why are these rats magic? You guys.
I don't. It seemed like a good. We should have them if
Why
they're
you-
magic.
Why are
right?
you casting magic on the rats?
Because the
rats-
rats are
The
magic.
rats are magic already. Listen. There's a lot happening right now.
Keep up.
There's been an eagle. It was carrying 2 rats. It just dropped the rats. They're all magic.
What do you know of magic, you tiny rodent?
Damn,
Ooh,
detect thoughts would be so
intimidation check?
delicious right now.
Yeah, anybody got detect thoughts?
No, I almost did, and I took stupid.
You said you were gonna detect
I said I was
thoughts, which
gonna
means
take
I didn't take
detect
detect
thoughts,
thoughts.
and then we got thrown into an assassination plotline, so I took invisibility instead.
Will?
Guys, you get a little squeaks back.
Does anybody
I-
speak rat?
I'll message the rat. I'll message Gaius's rat.
Okay.
And be like,
Peak
I'll hold it
Dungeons
out
and
like a microphone.
This is exactly what Gary Gygax
Avalon's like, guys, I have to fucking talk to my parents. Marty's going to be like,
Guys, my curfew is 10.
the gig is up, you absolute vermin. Tell us who you are now, or I look at Gaius and I'm like, tighten your hand just a little bit. Not in a. I'm intimidating it, Gaius.
Interrogating a rat! We are interrogating a rat! I can't.
Just a little bit, yeah. Okay, that was perfect. That was perfect. You did great. That was all you had to do.
Marcus, you get a message back. And it says,
I'm just a rat.
What does the rat say,
the
Will?
message back, there shall be no negotiating with Imperial scum.
Fuck this rat, dude! I'll fucking
No, hold on. No, what?
This rat
I
from
don't have body
Telmar?
full in the rat. My eyes go wide. I go, or my eyes don't go wide. I'm not impressed. This is a rat. Well, it appears that we've somehow made more enemies, or the same ones, just now in rat form. Although, I feel like Quintus was always a little bit of a rat.
Yeah. I got Quintus confused with
We
Dominicus.
high five. Just kidding. I message it again. Anya, who are you?
Roll right here just to see.
I'll begrudgingly put my other hand around the other half of the rat.
Intimidation check?
Okay, yeah.
Unless it was gonna tell me, then you do have to tell me.
He was not going to tell you, but now one of you can make the intimidation check with the help action.
I'll give you help because you're the one speaking, and it makes more sense.
Yeah, worm. Okay, plus I have a +4.
Okay.
Come on, big money, no whammies. Give me the rat facts.
Oh, I also have +4 to intimidation.
Fuck.
Um,
God. Oh, help. Good.
yes.
Not
Oh,
That's what.
that would have been so funny.
14
14 on an intimidation check.
against a rat.
Against a
Not
That's your passive
completely
intimidation.
a rat. Let me look at these stats again.
Is
Not
the
the
eagle
rat
still around or is it gone?
This is why I didn't prep for today, because anything could happen, and this
You
is very
knew I was coming into this session not letting that eagle and rats go. You knew I was gonna hyperfixate on
Is
this.
this eagle still around?
The eagle is gone.
Yeah,
the eagle
okay.
is, you can see it, but
Wow.
it's very far.
messed up.
How far
Abandoning
would you
its
say?
two
left
rat
your
friends.
boys.
How
I don't
far
think it's
would you
Albatians.
say?
Literally
Also the
so
other
super
rat-
not
Wait,
Albatian.
Aemil has the other rat, correct?
I'm not squeezing it. I'm keeping it from getting away, but I'm being very kind to this rat.
Okay. Oh God, no! God, no!
Don't waste your breath. No, just
So
kidding.
you asked, who are you? I'm still trying to figure out.
How
some-
far is the eagle?
What this rat is.
You're trying to figure out who the rat is?
I'm trying to
Yeah.
figure out who the rat is. I know who.
I'm the weird one for wanting
into
to
the
know who this
space.
rat is and not whoever turned themselves into a rat.
Yeah.
He wouldn't tell you who he was. You don't need to know who I am, Imperial. Kill me and get it over with.
Jesus fucking Christ.
I want to go. Are you Telnari?
Make a
talking to
persuasion
me
check.
or
Do I need to
Marcus,
make an
make a persuasion
insight
check.
check? No, I'm talking to the rat guys.
oh, should I?
No, don't flick yet.
Okay. I don't know what I'm doing here, guys. I'm just holding a
Well,
rat.
what-
You're doing
what
great.
did you want me
We're
to
all here to
do?
support you. You're doing a great job.
Persuasion or intimidation.
Am I still making it with help with the squeeze? The continual squeeze?
Sure, why not? Yeah.
Thank you, Will.
Y'all know the Squish That Cat video?
That's a 22.
All you get is a terse yes.
Yeah.
I look to my present company. Ooh. The senators are still with us, right?
Just the one, just Lucia.
I not Telnari. And I message Aemil. Or no, because I message Aemil and I go, Telnari. And I'm subtly pointing. Just, whoa! I like stars tonight. I message
Why is that
everybody.
so fucking funny?
Telnari. It seems as though the magic is actually faded on these rats. Aemil, is your detect magic still going off?
No, yeah, for sure. No, it's gone. That's so weird.
Yes.
Neil's
Quite
Californian?
strange.
I'm sorry.
Well, I suppose it's not the strangest thing that's ever happened to us within the past 3 days.
Oh, it's just a. Well, then why am I holding it?
No! I messaged you!
Oh, you did? Okay, I didn't hear that. My
I
bad.
messaged everybody. Don't worry. Don't look cool at that point. Anyways, senators, we have a lot to plan for if we are to kill the golden boy of this country, so I do
Not
believe
in front of the rats.
Not in front of the rats.
they already know, right?
They already know. Yeah, you're right.
I'm banking on these rats. I said these rats are bros now.
Quintus said, not Quintus. Oh, we thought it was Quintus. Marcus is like, I'm down to commit treason. It's definitely fine.
Lucia.
No, this is leverage, baby.
What is
This is
Lucia
something that we know that
doing as
nobody
this
else
scene-
knows.
As a scene unfolds before her. Well, yes, I see that the future of this nation is in good hands.
Is it?
Thank you.
Okay, lady.
Thank you, Senator Lucia.
Thank you.
I will be here to await the return of our beloved boy, whose name I always forget, Dominicus.
Sweet boy.
You're my sweet, beautiful baby boy. He's so sweet. Mwah, mwah. Dominicus, how are the bodies? Mwah, mwah.
Oh, I love you so much.
Right. Thank you. Have a good one. I turn around and start walking.
Are you going to keep the rats?
I might. I used to have
I'm
rats.
like in tears. I
could-
can't.
Gaius is an animal lover.
Yeah.
That's not a lie. That can't be a lie.
Well,
I can assure
Very
you,
well.
Senator Lucia, I will not be touching the rats.
Of
are
course.
you sure? He's quite soft.
I'm quite all right, thank you.
Well, again, anything that we can do to help, we are at your disposal.
Thank you.
Well, someone's gonna need to hold this one because I have to wheel.
I'll hold one in my real hand and one in my mage hand.
Good.
I'll
I
double
also
fist
have
these
that. I can do that.
Now you're the eagle double fisting rat. Wow, life is crazy like that.
Life comes at you
sometimes.
fast.
Yeah.
You either
that's
die.
me.
You
You're
either
probably
die an
wondering how I
eagle.
got here.
Or live long enough to see yourself double fisting two rats.
When we're
I
out
heard
of
that claim.
earshot of Lucia, or she leaves or whatever, is Aster
Aster's
still
still
with us?
Fully here.
Aster is still with you guys. Lucia's staying there in Icarus Plaza. So I don't know what you guys
Let's
are gonna do.
go
She
somewhere.
just fall on NPC mode. Just
Yeah. Let's stick behind with Clio. And
Let Clio have her moment.
Let me have my moment. Oh, well, now I'm just fucking thrown off because Aemil told me there's magic shit going on. I don't fucking now I'm confused. Now I don't know what to do. Fuck shit, dog.
So anything can just be magic now. Rats are magic.
Apparently you are.
What?
I mean, Aemil said, and they have no reason to lie to me. I don't know. Do you feel different?
No.
No?
No. I don't. Nothing. He like does he does like a little like spell casting motion for a second, maybe that he's seen one of you guys do before. Nothing, I'm sorry.
No, don't apologize. It's fine. I have suspicions that they feel very like they feel bad. I need to talk to you about Casrius.
Okay.
I went to your place to try and find you, and he was there.
Casrius was at my apartment,
Mm-hmm.
and he hasn't been around for like,
3 days.
Mm-hmm.
Big 3 days.
What was he doing there?
I don't know, trying to kill me or whatever. I rolled up and
Excuse me?
he's I don't know. He talked to me about first of all, he has magic. I'm so sorry. I should have led with that.
Do we all have magic?
Maybe the magic was within us all along. I don't know.
Cleo, that's sweet.
Thank you. He talked to me about leaving. He wanted to leave. He wanted me to go with him. He honestly kind of fucking scared me. I don't know. He was talking about like, I don't know, raising mountains and changing the world and a lot of very big picture stuff. And I said I wouldn't go. And I think he tried to like wipe my memory of, I don't know. I got like a weird headache, and I know it wasn't just a headache.
He can do that.
I guess. I don't know. He said when I had seen him, this is why I'm a little concerned. He said when I saw him that we'd had that conversation a few times. I think he said that was the third time we'd had that conversation. And every time I turned him down, he just reset me. So that's not great.
Gross.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Oh,
that
yeah.
is gross.
Wow. Suddenly, I love Aster.
I don't know. What did you think of his offer?
I don't know.
Cleo, it's hard to deny that things are different now. I don't want you to leave. I would prefer that we all stick together. But I don't know. Casrius was always the big picture kind of stuff. It doesn't completely.
And look where that got us.
I'm just trying to say that it doesn't completely surprise me that, I don't know, given the opportunity, he might make some decisions that we as a group might not have been proud of.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. You said yourself at the Coliseum that he was acting. I mean, he admitted that he knew something, and I I mean, you said it at the Coliseum that he was acting weird, and I just didn't want to believe it because I love him, and I trusted him, and I can't anymore. So that sucks. I don't know where he is now, but I'm kind of fucking freaking out.
I don't know. Damn. I wish Madigan would. Madigan could probably talk some sense into him.
Yeah. Just if you see him, don't engage. Just don't. Just stay away. And if you can, try and let me know. I don't know what I can do, but I don't want you getting hurt because of me.
Okay. Thank you for the warning. It sucks that we have to do that about our friends.
I don't know. It fucking blindsided me. Like I didn't see this coming. I don't know. I don't know anything apparently anymore. So that's been fun. That's been cool. That's been really sick. I don't know. I don't know.
If you ever need anything, Clio, just come by my place. We can talk. Now that you guys are all wrapped up in this, and he kind of gestures back to Icarus, it feels like kind of the end of the run for me.
What do you mean?
As far as organizing goes, I was the one who was supposed to, spread interest in the kind of stuff that we were doing, but looks like you got it handled.
Do you really trust these people?
I trust them as much as I trust them more than I trust most senators. I think that
Fair.
I think that what they want to do is good, at least in the short term. It could buy us time.
Okay.
Albatius is the biggest enemy to the classical democracy that we kind of dreamed of.
Yep. Yeah. Yeah.
Good thing he didn't get powers.
You absolute.
Mm-hmm.
I don't know. Like I said, I'm always here for you. I'll be at my apartment most times from now on.
Okay. I appreciate that, but I don't think you should be alone. I don't know what the answer is, but I'm
My place?
listen, huh?
When I come to my place, we can it'll be like a constant sleepover. It'll be fun.
I mean, it sounds great, but I don't listen, I don't think you're safe, but I also don't think that I'm a safe person to be around. I think I mean if Celeris comes looking for me, I don't want him to find you, and I don't think I'm safe right now.
Okay. I'll try to find someplace else to stay if he was poking around my place.
I just don't don't know. I don't know what the answer is because I'm scared. I'm scared that if I don't know.
Hey, that's okay. You don't need to have the answers to everything right now. It's fine. It's been a wild couple of days. And if I find out anything new about these powers I supposedly have,
Hmm.
First person I go to.
Okay. Yeah. Hang on one second. Let me look at my spell list really quick because I have some fucking thoughts. I don't know what I can do with them. I don't think there's anything I can do.
If
I
only
want to
you
like
could detect those thoughts.
stop it. I really already took invisibility. Any of you could have taken detect thoughts. Okay, it's not just me.
Why would Gaius take
was
detect thoughts?
explicitly told that detect thoughts was off limits because another sorcerer was taking it, and then it didn't happen, and now I have mind spike, which I'm happy about, but it's okay. We'll just have to insight people like regular folks.
What do you want to do, Clio?
So, I mean, what I want to do is like try to get a better sense of like what magically is going on here, but I don't think I have any way of doing that.
Bring me back over. I still have detect magic up.
It'll just detect the school again.
Yeah.
I
I am gonna call Aemil over to fucking take a look. I would like to roll an insight check and just see if the vibes are. I would like to do a vibe check, just like a
Okay.
general,
Sure.
and just make sure that this is all like on the up and up. Divination, really? I hate it so much. Okay,
Roll an insight check.
well, I rolled a 7, but I have a plus 4. Hang on, it's a 14.
Okay.
For sure, it's a 14.
Everything seems to be good.
Plus
The
7
vibes,
insight?
check
That's
out.
Crazy.
All right. Okay. Hey, Aemil.
Yes.
Do you have a message, or maybe just run and catch up? It doesn't really matter. You guys
Yeah.
are within. You find them.
Yeah. Can you just come use your magic senses and just sort of scope this out?
Yeah. I got you. I'll
Cool.
come over. Did we get introduced? Did we like say like,
I don't
hi,
know.
I'm Aemil?
On a very basic level, I think I said your name.
Yeah.
Cool.
Aster, it's a pleasure to meet you.
Yeah, you too. Your fingertips are glowing, among other things.
I don't think they are. Actually.
No, well, I'm. So I'm guessing you didn't do this.
I don't do magic. I don't know what you guys want from me exactly.
I mean, do you have like who have you been around lately?
I don't know if you'd remember.
I talked to a lot of people. He kind of gives you an eye. Oh, actually, he might remember you because you did go to the library.
Yeah, I was there occasionally.
Yeah, sure. He says, I'm going to add like a whole weird thing to the backstory. You heard about the library from Aster. Aster was the person who told you.
Nice.
He's
Okay.
the one who kind of does the community outreach.
Rad. Okay.
PR.
So now, as you put like the name to the face and like everything, you remember that meeting that you guys had.
Mm-hmm.
I meet with a lot of people. Not so much anymore in the past week or so, but recently it's been the senators. In this, what I don't know if they don't have a name for themselves. This kind of insurrectionist group. But we've been in contact. Besides that, I've been keeping mostly low profile because of the fire and everything.
This is gonna be a weird question. In the last hour or so, I mean, wait, how long have we been here? This is a deep question for the
about an
DM.
hour. That's fair.
Okay, past 2-ish hours. Has anyone gotten close enough to like touch you?
I mean, yeah, I did a lot of mingling before you guys showed up.
Okay. And another question for the DM. When I, use detect magic, my friends don't like light up as magical because they're just people who can do magic, right?
you would maybe get like a hint, like a vibe, just because you guys are sorcerers. I don't know if like all like if you were to meet a wizard, which don't exist, but if you were to meet a wizard, they probably wouldn't. But because you guys are sorcerers, you'd maybe get a little bit of a glint.
Follow-up question. Were any of the other senators, I can't remember when I cast Detect Magic.
You cast it when there was
last
other people
session.
around.
Were any of them,
No, none of
sparkly?
them would have been give you the same thing that the sorcerers give you.
Okay. I'll like list. I'm like, it's fingertips, eyes, ears. Open your mouth.
Let it be known you still have the rats in your hand.
I still-
So as you gesticulate, I just want to
Wait.
make sure, if you're pointing, just be aware that you do still have the rats in your hand.
I
Open
would
your mouth.
prefer
I'm
not
holding
to
2
open my
rats.
mouth with rats so close. I know they probably won't
Just-
jump in
just-
there,
just-
but they might.
Your
That's-
tongue is also glowing, and did I say your nose already? Also your nose. Okay.
How about my shoulders, knees, and toes?
No. I mean, you could take your shoes off. I don't think they're gonna do anything. I think it's okay. So, I'm not sure how I know this, but it's like seeing magic and seeing in the also because it's on your eyes, but also like sensing magic because it's on the rest of it. You
Okay.
get my point.
That makes sense. Yeah, it's my senses. That's hearing, sight, taste.
I don't know if it's something that makes them better or makes them worse, but they're augmented in some way.
Holding
2 rats.
Aemil, you do know that it is divination magic that is being
Right, yeah. So can I would I know oh, it's called divination. Again, I don't know how I know that. But
it's hard with this completely unknown magic. Make a Arcana check with whatever skill, whatever ability you think Aemil would make it with.
Strength.
For sure. I mean, I'm kind of puzzling through this as like Emil's a smart person. They've put together, to cast some spells on people, you usually have to, I mean, touching them makes a lot of sense.
Yeah.
Emil's pretty smart. Arcana. Ooh, really good. 18.
You get the sense from this kind of magic that it is, there's almost like 2 sets of everything. There's like 2 fingers, and there's 2 ears, and there's 2 noses.
Oh. Oh, I think somebody is looking through you.
What?
Kind of suspected that.
Oh, that's very bad.
Gaps in your memory recently? Any recent gaps?
He thinks back. Nothing. I mean, the days have been kind of flying by. It must have been the day after the Coliseum. I woke up like hours later than I usually do. That was odd, but I don't know, nothing to write home about. It was a stressful day the day before.
I think maybe that was our good friend Casrius.
Why?
I don't know. I basically essentially don't know him anymore. So that's been really fun for me as the woman who almost married him. That's been really good. That's been great for me.
I hate to say it. Is there any way we can get in contact with him? Because if we
No.
But if we can
no.
ask, and I mean, why would he answer truthfully? But if we can figure out if he's the one doing this, then at least we know, and then there isn't another unknown person who can do this.
Clio, he's still our friend, right? He's still...
I don't know. I don't know anything. I don't know. I don't know.
Well, I don't know either. I haven't talked to him. I haven't seen him.
I know. I don't mean to blame you. It's not your fault. I don't mean to put this on you. I know you didn't ask for any of this. I'm I can't believe he would do that to us, but I have to. I don't.
I really want to put a hand on Cleo's shoulder, but it is current. Wait, I do have a free hand because the other one is a mage hand. I put my free hand on Cleo's shoulder.
I kind of flinched for a second. I'm like, okay, fine.
It's rat free. That rat's in the other hand.
All right. I don't know. What can I do? What do you want from me?
You don't need to do anything. I'm gonna go find a place to stay. That's not my house. I'll grab some books from there, but I'll take what I need. I'll get out of there. I have some friends that I can hunker down with.
Okay.
I'll find you. I'll tell you where I am. If he's looking through me, I don't know how safe I can be.
I don't either. Listen.
Do you want me to avoid you, Clio?
I mean, like, desperately no, but that's probably what's best. I don't know. Listen, if Casrius, if you can hear me, stop hiding from me. Like, don't be a coward about it. Like, we can deal with this. We can figure this out. That's it. That's my message. So I don't know if that got through to anything, then we'll figure that out. But I don't know.
Okay.
I'm sorry.
It's fine. It's fine. It's scary, but it's fine.
Okay.
You guys go do your sorcerer thing.
All right.
I'll reach out.
Okay. I'm sorry again.
Okay. Let's move over to the other three. I'm going to say that Aemil was grabbed as they were walking with everybody. Do you guys are you guys going to stay in the alley, or do you guys want to go over to the cart where Dominicus is doing his thing?
Well, we can do that.
It's completely up to you guys.
Yeah.
Let's go to the cart.
Yeah, let's go to the cart.
Okay. You guys make your way back through the alleyways the same way that you followed the ghost through. And you see Dominicus. Dominicus has completely uncovered the top of the wagon and is currently in the process of unraveling one of the shrouds over this person. And as he kind of takes the head, like unwraps the part that was covering the head, Marcus, you recognize this body as the woman, the ghost. I guess all of you now would recognize her as the ghost that led you here. Oh God, you all scared me. Sorry.
Apologies.
Sorry, no footsteps. My bad.
Yeah. Where do these people come from, do you think? And you do see, like, as the shadow, or like the bag is casting a shadow, like the wrappings, but the head is not, as it comes from the brazier.
It came from the Coliseum.
Really? Okay, that could mean a number of things. A lot of people were killed there, and we honestly don't have all the bodies accounted for.
Were they being collected for some?
Well, they were being collected to be buried, but
Yes.
a lot of them fell into those rifts that were formed. Not all of them came out.
Be buried. Were they being taken to be buried? Was that just the cemetery?
Yes, the one outside the city.
Mm-hmm. Yes.
It's we try to identify them the best we can, but It's been a struggle. It's been a process, and it's been a very short amount of time.
Yes, it's only been 3 days.
Can any of you identify her?
She's at the Coliseum, that's all I know.
This will once again sound incredibly odd, but she did, as a spectral form, lead us to this cart as we were leaving the meeting.
Okay, that is possible. Anything is now possible. Why would she? I guess to give you an inclination that something was happening.
Perhaps either to lead us into a trap, which this might have been, or to warn us of something that might be happening.
Why are the carriage drivers dead, though? The chariot is on a carriage.
That we do not know. They were dead before we got here.
If anyone wants to make a medicine check, you guys are welcome to.
Well, I just didn't see them.
They also didn't have shadows, though, right?
Yeah, no, we also had to fight their shadows.
I thought they had wounds, though.
There were
Have
6
Aemil and I
bodies and 8
joined
checks.
back up at this point with them? Probably not, huh?
Not quite yet.
I got a 9 medicine check.
Oh,
With my -1 to medicine, that's a total of 1.
Very good.
I also got a 9.
My medicine is extremely good. I'm
We're busy. We're busy
Um,
talking about your friend's nose.
sorry.
It's strange. It's not too hard to figure out, really. You guys have fought these things. There are a few like scratches and cuts, but mostly like rigor mortis is probably supposed to have set in by now. I took a forensics class, but I don't remember when exactly that happens. But these things, their muscles are not tensing. They provide no resistance to anything.
Holy shit, these guys are still alive. If they were dead, their bodies would be tense. It's a thing. I've pulled it. Not sometimes accidents happen in the Coliseum. It's a thing. Usually when they're still alive.
Oh no.
Oh my god. No.
That's terrible.
Where's
Guys,
Clio?
He's not-
I don't think they are still alive. I think something.
Oh wait. We've established that what's his face has great medicine.
Oh yeah,
Yeah.
Dominicus.
I was
He
gonna
has a healer's
say,
kit.
Marcus was about to make a snotty remark about like, why aren't you doing it?
Let me I dropped my d20 down.
Dominicus was a healer in the war.
Dominicus,
And real quick, rigor mortis hasn't set in on the guards and all the people in the back, or just the guards?
Interesting question.
More.
I hadn't
Are
considered.
they all floppy?
Are they all
Stop.
wacky arm flailing inflatable tube men?
I'm gonna say with the medicine checks you guys got, you guys couldn't figure that out on the.
Okay.
Okay, come through, Dominicus.
I did
Oh
roll
yeah,
one.
he rolled a 19.
Yeah, I have a crush on him.
He goes over and he like feels up like different specific muscles and all like the arm.
Stop.
Guys, these folks are definitely dead. Although it's strange, it's almost they're young, strong people, but it's almost like they were like their muscles have atrophied to like old age. I don't quite understand how that's possible with someone.
Perhaps they were waiting.
I make this face at Dominicus.
Is it the shadows? The demon shadows?
Yeah, this is
Probably
most
the demon
likely that would be
shadows.
my thesis.
Okay.
You're traumatizing him.
The bodies
Okay,
from
I-
the Coliseum.
I have a question. Why were the horses alive?
Yeah, I'm gonna.
Is it like a human only thing? There were horses here.
Yes,
When
they were
we got
getting
here.
impatient, so I cut them free.
So now it's just horses? out there?
There's actually quite a few horses loose in Invictus. It's a bit of a problem.
Imperious.
I did see a weird dog once. Maybe we have an animal
my
problem.
We get hired as animal control.
Ace Venture, a
Oh,
pet
they fucking
detective.
rat
are
catcher.
We already got
Don't
2
have
rats. We got 2 rats
my
and an
God.
eagle on the way.
Did these shadows seem intelligent? Did they seem like they were acting like an animal would or like a person would?
More
That's
like
a
an
very good question, Will.
animal
Did they?
would.
Did they seem
think
to be acting?
They're,
I'd
I
say
get no.
more
That's.
I think
like
we're dealing with a brand new category.
I mean,
That's fair.
they did seem to like our friend Miss Meliora.
Yes, they seem to
Yes.
strategize rather well.
or almost as if an animal would attack.
Yeah, pack.
As a pack.
That's not necessarily.
Senator Dominicus, I have one further question.
Of course.
Were all of the bodies straight to the cemetery, or were some supposed to go to another place to get inspected?
Well, there's a morgue of sorts outside of the cemetery, but then straight to there.
Yes, all right.
And at that point, he does like look around and says, "These were not headed to the cemetery." And he kind of puts it together that these were leading in the opposite direction of where they should be going. Marcus, you said that they came from the Coliseum. Do you have any idea where they would be going?
No. All I know is that one lady was at the Coliseum.
I see. Understandable.
I get to lie so much this episode. I'm so excited.
Bit of a mystery we have here.
You have no
It's-
idea.
You're
by
already
the way.
on the
this point-
second step of the mystery, baby. You're on ground floor of the mystery.
I'm trying to decide if
You're taking the
Avalon would
elevator
tell
up.
him. I don't think she would.
I'd say at this point, Aemil and Clio could join up with everybody after parting ways with Aster. Oh, wonderful. The five of you are here. Clio, what happened with these things and you?
I think I don't know. They seem to just sort of sap away at my strength, like my muscle function. I am still kind of dealing with that.
Can
I
he
do.
give her a checkup?
No.
Are you all right, Miss Meliora?
Mm,
My muscles are so atrophied.
I'm sure I will be. Probably. It's probably fine.
Right. I trust you. I've seen your incredible healing ability work on other people. It's quite amazing.
Stop it, I'm blushing. Yeah, thank you.
What happened to their bodies, the shadows? I get that it's strange to ask, but we're still dealing with the giant ape and the wolf trying to get them out of the building.
Was that yesterday?
What? The what? You're dealing with the what?
Yes, they're rather large. We've had to.
No, that's all right. That's all right. No more detail, please. That's all right. That's quite all right. Thank you.
We followed the ghost here.
Because there was a
They
ghost.
told you about the ghost, yes?
Yes.
Okay, we followed the ghost here, and then the shadows detached from their bodies and started attacking us.
And we seemingly, I don't know if they were destroyed or just put in a different place, but
I mean, it kind of looked like how it does when you blow out the candle. Your shadow just kind of.
Interesting.
Which was weird because there was light. Or maybe it was more like you turned a light on, you turned a candle onto a shadow.
Mm-hmm.
I don't know how it works.
Yeah. It's okay, guys. That was so mean. He wouldn't have said that.
It's
He would
okay.
never have
It's
said
okay,
that.
guys.
Wow.
Mean.
Yeah, no, it's so mean.
Wow.
And then rewrite that line goes to Marcus.
And to think I was
No,
gonna invite him
I'm
to
mean on
dinner.
my own terms.
I'm looking into this further, and I'm sorry to ask, but the rest of this, of all of these things, except for maybe the Coliseum, seems to have originated from you. The 5 of you. Is that the case with this?
No.
If it was my fault in any way, I don't know how, and believe me, I want to find out as much as anyone.
The thing about it is the stuff at the Coliseum started happening as we got our powers. There's no way we could have started it. We didn't start anything.
Yes.
I don't think, I think it was correlation rather than causation. I don't know.
Nobody can prove where those other animals came from, so I think that this is probably a hypothesis at this point.
It's very much that we do not know the full extent of the sources of our newfound powers. And it's, as we've discovered, it can go in various other places. So we aren't causing it, but perhaps the same thing that gave us powers are causing all of these.
I think it's more of our powers resemble something greater rather than these things resembling our powers.
All right. I see. Well, I am done interrogating all of you. I'm sorry. I'll go find either those same horses or some new horses. There's always a couple wandering around.
It's canon now.
Work on that. Yeah, you're gonna regret this
If
when
we ever
have to
need a horse,
escape
we can just go
somewhere,
find one.
and we're gonna be like, I jump onto the horse that is running exactly behind.
I'll take these back to the morgue if that sounds all right with everybody.
Hmm?
All right. Happy trails. Best of luck to all of you in your endeavors.
You as well.
Safe.
He kind of head back towards the Icarus Plaza.
Look to Avalon. Are we headed to your abode?
Also, what are we gonna do with these rats?
I think.
Perhaps.
How long does Mage Hand last?
I can recast it. It's just a cantrip.
Okay.
It lasts a minute,
You just gotta.
but one of them's in my real hand, which is just there. It lasts.
If
That one
you
doesn't
all-
disappear,
I mean, if they're
right?
if they're Telnari, I have no qualms with them personally. The war
Yes.
is not my business yet.
Can I message my rat?
Yeah.
Drop them off somewhere? Is there somewhere they need to go? Do they have like a rendezvous with their buddy that we need to?
Well, I don't want to kill them because I think
No,
I'm
no,
gonna
no.
message your people, right? Your people, but your rats. All of Aemil's poetic language is worked on.
No, this
the
is
stuff
good.
that comes out of their
Aemil
mouth
is so likable. The other rat fucking hates me, but like, if you can get this rat on your side,
yeah.
Are you asking if I'm human?
Yes.
No.
I mean, obviously not currently.
Why would you say
What do you
that?
mean?
Why would you say that?
What do you mean no?
I am what I am. This is the form that was given to me.
But before that,
Before that, I was part of the Earth.
What? These are just smart rats.
these are just smart
did
rats.
we just get smart rats?
Why are
No,
they
I don't know.
transmuted
I don't
though?
Well,
Why are they trans?
these rats said trans rights.
Let me make one. That's a good point, Clayton. Let me make one check about.
Are they conjuration magic instead, or what is this?
Yeah, no, they're transmuted.
Oh, transmutation. I was trying to.
Yeah, that was the joke.
It was.
Yeah. No. Okay.
We got
My
there, Riley.
computer's been like stopping and starting.
no.
They are definitely transmutation.
Are they just fucking lying? Like,
Yeah, can I insight check this rat?
Sure. Yeah. Make an insight check.
Is this
My
rat-
amazing
This is
insight.
literally the
Ugh,
the plot
8.
to Ratatouille.
This is. Hey, what if I put it on my head?
On my head.
What happens there?
and cause an insurrection.
8.
8. Telling the truth.
Robust
You-
8.
I don't propose we kill these rats, but I also don't propose we just drop them off somewhere.
Yes, I
if
think that's-
anything,
If we're trying to make friends, we're not going to put them in a little box somewhere. Like, what is the move?
I mean, who? Again, to the rat. Who sent you? What was the? A lot of questions. What was
Why
the
are
deal
they
with the
here?
eagle? We don't.
The eagle is our compatriot.
Papa,
And we'd very much like to return to Telnar. If we have to do it by force, we will.
All right, all right.
initiative.
This rat is gonna bite me.
What's so funny, Aemil?
Oh no!
Give it
Oh
a
no! The
rabies
rat
rat.
told me it would return to Telnar by force if it had to.
The rat. Wait, cool. Yeah, the rat is gonna.
I'm.
The rat.
Well,
I'm gonna.
let's
okay.
be tentative allies with this rat. And
I think we're in a
unique.
unique position where this is something.
Will's
that-
rolling dice. Will's
If you
rolling
rolled a
dice.
17 against your armor class.
My armor class is 11.
This rat's gonna do 1 piercing. You don't even roll. It does 1 piercing damage to you as it bites into
Oh!
this little part of your hand.
Oh, we're trying.
Squeaking. You're not messaging it right currently, and it just starts squeaking wildly.
I'm gonna
The
message
other
it
one,
again. What the hell?
free me so that I may return.
Well, what do you want? Why were you flying over us?
I'm not allowed to tell you that.
Why not?
I have orders
From who?
from my captain, from my chief.
From your rat captain. Yes. It's not in character. That's me processing. Real question, is your captain also an animal?
Do you have
Didn't think that far, huh? Did you, Peña?
Yes.
As in the way humans are animals, or like a rat is an animal?
In the sense that humans are animals connected to all other living beings.
Okay.
Oh my fucking god, it's not polymorph, it's wild shape. I'm losing it. I just put that together. Sorry, I know everybody else had that figured out already. I just put that together. That was very exciting for me. I had a coherent thought.
Oh, I'm so excited by all of this.
I did not put that together. That is very.
No, yeah,
good.
Sarah, that was all you, baby.
Thank you so much.
Listen. So please don't bite me again.
It has an 8 against your armor class.
That doesn't hit. Stop it. Stop it.
Do you
If
want-
I
I'd also
gearing up to
have.
bite Aemil, can I cast command on the rat?
I can just hold it in my
I'm
magic hand.
gonna give Gaius Marcus's rat, which was originally held by Gaius, and I'm gonna hold my rat in my mage hand so
Our
it doesn't
rat.
bite me anymore.
I
Hey,
think that we are in a unique position in that we're the only
No, we
people
have
who-
2 rats?
Yes, that we have 2 rats
the
because
rats.
nobody else knows that they are Telnari. So this is leverage, which is we don't have a lot of right now.
I just had a fucking idea and I hate it. Do you want to hear it anyways?
Is this you, Sarah? Is this wait? Who's this?
Clio Meliora. I just had a fucking horrible idea. Do you want to hear it?
Yes.
always.
If
I
you
have an
say we need
apartment
to eat
that I
the
can't
rats.
be in. Do we want to just set them up? We can just rat proof the apartment, maybe? That's so
I will.
I don't know if that's
You
how
heard her
rats
talk.
work.
Would you like to live in an apartment for a little while?
What?
No, they want to
I
go
would like to
back to their
return to-
master.
I'd like to return to Telnar.
To Telnar.
Why
right,
are we
yes.
stopping them from doing that again?
Because
rat leverage.
listen, as much as I don't want the war to continue, and we're the aggressors here in this war. We are currently at war. I don't want to die, and I don't. Is it treason to be talking to these rats?
I don't think it's. I personally listen. I think we're all talking
Not
about
more
it.
so than being in
Yeah,
an
I don't-
assassination.
That is actually a very, very good point.
All right, so we have to also attend to Miss Valerius's
Right.
I
Yes.
think that is, you guys may handle this situation with Telnari. I will join back up with you.
Avalon, do you want some of us to find a place to be that's nearby in case you need us? Just in case, if there's somewhere we can be at a bar or something where you can come get us if you need us.
Sure.
Okay. I'm assuming Avalon would know like a place where we could vibe that would be like
Yes.
relatively.
What's an expensive name?
I'm so poor, please spell it.
I live in the Fancyville, babe.
I think there's gotta be like a Starbucks or something, right? Please.
The one we met up
A
at was the
chain
Golden
restaurant? Are you
Drachma.
kidding?
Golden
right?
Drachma, yeah.
Is that
Um,
that's not nearby Avalon's house?
It's not too close. No, it's kind of closer, but it's not too close.
Okay.
I like the name Sterling for some reason. Like just
Sterling.
like with Sterling.
Yes. There is a fine establishment. It's called Sterling. May go there.
Okay.
Right. Before we all split off, I don't think we're going to get anything from these rats. I'm going to message the rat. Can we let you go and then you send someone to come talk to us who wants to come talk to us?
That's a good idea. That's a good idea. That's a good idea.
You wish to set up diplomacy.
We are so not off.
Bad idea, bad
Yes,
idea, bad
yes,
idea, bad
yes.
idea.
No, yes, 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 yes. We're gonna
Right now.
diplomacy these rats, baby. Preferably an inconspicuous animal, such as a rat, that we can.
Or maybe a fucked
So the
up dog.
apartment plan is
perhaps a
done.
horse.
The setting
There's
them
lots of
up
them
in
running
our little
around here.
Airbnb is done.
Just-
The Airbnb plan is gone.
They're gonna.
I
They're
like
rats.
that.
They're gonna leave. They're gonna find a way out.
My shitty ex-boyfriend walked in and there's 2 rats in our house.
These are my new partners, and they respect me.
Don't talk to me or my son ever.
They
You're
may
my
be
rat or my
actual
rat.
rats, but they're less of a rat than you are.
Hey.
Okay, fine.
Once
Anyway,
I'll
yes.
go to-
Diplomacy.
we will talk to Enola and see what she thinks.
Who the fuck is Enola?
Name down.
Enola.
Wait, say that one more time.
Nola.
Okay, like Ebola, but with an N.
I guess so. Yeah.
Enola, like Enola Holmes.
Holmes.
I suppose so.
Okay, yes. You'll probably be able to find us.
Very easily.
Okay, that's not ominous. I'm gonna talk to everybody else. We're gonna let them go, and they're gonna send somebody to talk to us.
Yes, that sounds wonderful.
Okay.
Cause leverage, right, Marcus? Am I doing this right?
No, but
I'm
let
okay.
the rats go.
I'm sure Mr. Prosperous meant something very differently by the word leverage, but diplomacy, I think, is a good second choice.
Diplomacy is a kind of leverage if you do it right.
Fair enough.
Thank you.
Okay. I'm gonna check it off in the win box for a meal.
Free.
I'm gonna put the rat on the ground gently with my mage hand.
As soon as its little feet touch the ground, it scampers.
I would like to glare at my rat as it leaves.
Fucking
bit me.
Gaius, I assume you sit down the rat.
Here you go, little buddy.
It goes on the ground, turns back towards Marcus, gets up on like both its hind legs, and like bah, slams the ground.
I can kick it
Return.
so easily.
Oh, kick
I'm not
the
going
rat!
to, but let it be known that I could kick it so
Does
easily.
does the rat flip him off with its little rat hands?
I don't think it's a symbol, but I think that little slam is definitely a. Those are fighting.
No,
Hey,
honestly,
Maya.
we
This
could
is
take it
somehow
as
the
worship.
worst thing that has happened to me.
it's its Pokemon move. It's
Yeah, dude, it's
This tail whip.
oh my
it's so cute.
Maya,
then
were you
the
there the time I kicked a rat on campus?
No.
One time I was walking on campus. I can't remember if it was you or if it must have been Tanya. I was walking across campus. No, this is for the this is for the show. I was walking across campus and a rat crossed my path and I, in an act of pure instinct, kicked it like a football across the sidewalk.
That's terrible.
Hit her and then
That
ran
poor
away.
rat.
Yeah.
and that's where Will
I
got the
clocked it too. It was
inspiration.
bad. Anyways, I just wanted to share that with you all at the time I fucking kicked a rat. Traumatizing.
So you're heading towards the Valerius household.
Yeah, I would like to hang back a little bit, or just like cat. I'm gonna match pace with the meal.
Cool.
I assume we're kind of at the back of the group, and I just want to be like, those were your things back there, weren't they?
I guess in the way that we've been saying, hey, this one's yours. Yes, those were mine.
I'm going to say this bluntly, and you'll have to forgive my rudeness, or don't. You have to, at the very least, try to control them. You're the one with powers. You're the one in charge.
Oh, okay. I'm going to be completely honest with you. Yes, probably I should have tried. I also didn't get the sense that I could, and I'll take that into consideration for the future, but I don't want you to think that I intentionally was endangering any
You're
of
a
you.
poet, Master Celeris, are you not?
Yes.
When you write, who writes the poems? Do you, or do the words come spilling forth out of you?
Well, I mean, that's a rather interesting philosophical question. In a sense, both.
Don't worry about hurting my feelings. I don't think that you were sabotaging us from the inside. I think that'd be incredibly stupid. And you don't strike me as the type.
Oh, well, thank you.
You are the one holding the pen. Even if the words come spilling forth and you can't control it, they don't get written down until you write them. We have no control over this situation, or at least that's what people want us to feel like, is that we don't have control. And what they seem to be forgetting is that we're the only people, well, not anymore, but we're one of the few people who have more power than anybody in this country can even imagine.
Right.
Consider it a boost of confidence.
Thank you, Mr. Prosperous.
Yes, well, thank you for being the designated rat holder.
this isn't odd. I know you're a sculptor. That was a good metaphor. It was rather apt.
Thank you. I consider myself quite apt at a lot of things. What's your question?
I just, have you ever written anything? I just like to read a lot.
Are you asking if you would like to read something that I've written?
Yes, that is what I'm asking.
Unfortunately, the only thing I've seen in my own handwriting lately is this godforsaken notebook. But if I ever decide to switch crafts, I suppose I will keep you in the loop.
I appreciate that. I don't believe I'll ever take up sculpting, but you will be the first I go to for critique.
All right. Yeah, Marcus puts his hands in his toga pockets and then
His toga pocket.
Buckets.
Great. As the five of you approach the Valerius household, the estate,
Well,
and
we're holding back.
Yeah,
We're going to the bar.
and Sterling.
Yes.
Are you...
Is that within 120 feet? I would love to be within messaging distance.
my stake is quite.
Is it next door?
I
Valerius,
do not
how
think so, no.
bad will it be if a group of vagabonds just lounges about the street?
You will probably be escorted out of the street.
Well, I don't think anybody could successfully do that, so maybe we
Well,
could...
I do believe that's true, but how much would you like the spectacle of a bunch of magic users ganging up on the gods of this area in the middle of the street? I'm not sure you'd like that spectacle, Mr. Prosperous.
all right. Just everybody's sort of... Okay, 3 days in, and sure.
What?
We'll go to the...
No, it's fine. It's fine.
If you would like to sit in the street on the ground, you have
your
my
parents
full permission to
will
do
have
so, if that's what you're
corpses
asking
delivered
me.
to your house.
I did not hear you.
I said your parents were having corpses delivered to your house.
Is that news to the rest of us who were not privy
Oh,
to that note?
yeah.
I was over there on the bench.
Yeah,
Aemil
Aemil
was over on the bench.
That was over there.
Aemil and Clio look at each other like, oh.
I was over there with the rats.
If
Over
you
there with
wish
the
for
rats.
us to be inconspicuous, I see the merit in that. But, and please don't take offense, your parents could be really fucked up and bad.
Yes, that is true.
Great, we'll go to the bar.
Before we split ways, and just for future reference, what is the consensus on what we are and aren't telling people? Because there's been like 4 times within the last 30 minutes that someone has asked a question and I'm about to just tell them, and then you all say no. And I'm like, oh, okay, we're lying again. All right.
It's very simple.
Oh, so we're lying?
Nothing about Albacius. Nothing.
Nothing about the Telmari rat.
Nothing about the rats. Nothing about the rats, period. I don't want to talk about the fucking rats anymore. I don't want to talk about it.
Okay.
Is that nothing about Albacius?
Casrius?
Who's...
You can
who's
go ahead and talk about
Casrius?
Casrius. I don't
I
want to talk
don't
about
know
it.
that.
Don't worry
I
about it.
don't
Don't worry
know.
about it.
Oh wait, we do. No, we know about him.
We know, because remember we
Yeah,
all rolled
that's
insight
not-
and
Oh, yeah.
we're like, hey,
I
your
go,
boyfriend
I
is
don't-
fucked up.
I don't know that I said his name, but Aemil definitely heard me say it.
Okay,
I think that's an easy.
We all know thumbs
you
up.
connect those dots.
Those are the dots are like right next to each other.
The assassination plot should be...
Well, that's about Albacius. So that's under nothing about Albacius. I feel like maybe
Okay.
nothing illegal, nothing about Albacius, nothing about the rats. Please don't air out my personal drama. But if you feel like you need to, that's fine. I just don't want to talk about it.
Just
Okay.
in the context of other people knowing that other sorcerers exist.
Yes.
Yes, Casrius is a sorcerer and exists and is around.
Well, see that now this is where the waters get a little muddy, because if they could be in danger, then we tell them. But if they probably wouldn't be in danger anyways, they don't need to know. So tell them if it's their business, I guess.
Okay.
Does that all check out?
Yes. No, that makes a lot of sense.
Avalon, did you get hit in that fight?
No.
Do you think you could take a hit?
Probably.
What?
Not in a. I'm not going. rogue.
I never thought you
calm
would.
down.
I didn't think you were.
I've recently discovered an ability that would let me track people's locations. The little shadow people are on a different level of existence currently. If you think that you can take a certain amount of harm, and if you believe that you won't be coming into harm by heading into your house, we'll know where you are for the next hour.
I can also fix the damage.
All right.
That wouldn't remove the effect.
Do your Prosperous.
that was me, Riley. Yeah, I deck you. That was all a setup. Oh my god, you're so stupid. No, I'm just kidding. Yeah. Just goes, this is going to hurt. And I think as soon as he says that, you get like an absolutely splitting headache, like right here, like right in the front of your thing. And can you just like submit?
I'll fail.
Like, fail the save.
That's so hard for Avalon to say. Yeah, she'll fail.
You fail the save, so you get like this ringing in your ears and like splitting headache. And then let me roll my damage. Oh, I'm so sorry.
Hey, that's so many dice.
It's 3d8.
Damn.
Okay. You take 16 points of damage.
Wow, you hit me pretty hard.
All right, I'll do a cure wounds like as soon as Marcus is done. That's only 8 hit points back, but that's half of it.
Oh, that's half of it.
Yeah.
1 minus 8.
I'd hit you with another one, but I quite literally have 3 spell points left, and
That's
I might need
okay.
them. So.
Hey Riley, roll a d20 for me.
Oh no!
It's between 1 and 5 now, right?
Oh shit.
Yeah,
Don't
it
say
is.
that.
The way that, thanks to that stupid rat, I now currently have 16 hit points. So if I was in that situation, I would have fallen unconscious.
I'm getting so scared. It's an 11.
So now
1 and
it's
6 now.
Oh my gosh.
Closer.
I'm still at a pretty moderate hit point level, I think.
Cool.
I mean,
What,
I can.
Marcus? What does like the connection feel like? Because the first time you cast it, it like immediately dissipated.
Yeah, dissipated. I think it's like when you can tell that somebody's reading over your shoulder. So like you can't see them at all, but like you can like you know that like somebody, it's like when you know that somebody else is in the room, except the room is the entire plane.
Okay. Yeah.
Cool.
Yeah.
And it's not like a speaking one. You just know where I am.
No, and you probably feel the same thing. In fact, Marcus literally was reading over your shoulder earlier. Like it probably feels like that.
It feels exactly like that. All right.
All right.
Well, thank you for your help. I will see you in an hour.
All right. Everyone else heads over to the Sterling.
Yeah.
You guys are seated in this like nice outdoor dining patio. Some water is poured from like one of those very nice Roman glass like
Is there
Avalon.
a Marcus Prosperous statue just in like one that he did?
What if I roll a D100, Marcus? What are the odds that it's a Marcus Prosperous statue?
How old is this restaurant?
It's very new.
The odds are low.
Maybe they acquired it in an estate
They're like
sale.
a pawn shop.
It's a 93.
Don't ever speak to me again. Don't
gonna say,
ever speak to me.
Maybe it's really likely, but like it's only
No,
like really
why is
likely
it
it's like way in the
pawn
back.
Like an antique.
How dare you?
I rolled a 93, so in fact, it's not a Marcus. It is what's your dude's name?
No.
I thought higher was gonna be better.
Is it a quintillius?
It's a Quintilius piece.
I'm gonna wait outside the patio.
Destroys the
no.
statue.
We all like move seats so that Marcus can sit with his back to it.
No, I'm like I'm imagining you guys are at the table and there's like a little gate. I'm outside the gate. I'm like,
Oh.
It doesn't matter if his back's to it. He could feel it looking over his shoulder.
Suspicious.
I'll just mage hand little bunny ears behind it.
That's so funny. Wait, actually, that's so funny.
Does that make you feel better? Yeah.
Avalon,
You do that
you go up to your house. Before you get there, you see that there are folks, like the entire staff of your house is taking, like, did they have wheelbarrows in Roman time? Let's just say,
It's a-
it
it's a
seems
wheel
like
and a
simple
barrow.
technology. It feels like easy enough. Are taking wheelbarrows of dirt from like outside the front door and kind of tossing them up onto that front patio.
they're not even fucking hiding it, dude.
You can assume that the place that this dirt is coming from is that little garden outside where you and Clio had your conversation. And out through the front door comes Albacius Damasus overseeing the job. And that's where we're going to end it for today.
You